Here we go, guys. All right, we're going to get this underway. I have no idea who these guys are. Let's take a look at them.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah, it really is part of the fun. All right, we've got Takai and Gur going at it. And we're going to be watching them duke it out on Attorney 4. And it looks like we're going to have a pretty good... I'm liking the way these guys are playing here. They look pretty solid, which is a nice change. Earlier we saw...
shotgun.
Yeah, we saw some players that were a bit newer. And Takai is wondering why the hell he lost that first matchup. He said, what the fuck? And Gurg's able to get a second frag on him. Now I'm going to turn on my timers here. We've got Mega respawning in about 75. And the yellows are going to be coming up in just a few. Takai gets on the board, and it looks like he's pretty handy with railgun. He gets one rail into his opponent. Going to look for another. And here he gets a little telegraph there and pops out in front of Gurg. Gurg's able to pull him down 3-1. And we've got mid-level yellow on its plat, about to be picked up. Gurg's going to stock up a little bit here. And if we take a look, we got Takai not dealing any armor yet. He's actually ghosting Gurg at this point, and without that armor, yeah, 2 rails will pull him down very quickly. And so right now, armor control in Gurg's hands. He's picked up that upper yellow. We got the mid yellow showing up in 3, 2, and 1. Here it comes. Gurg is there to grab it. He's got better position. He can drop in on it, and now he's going to drop in on it there. We've got a lot of time before Mega spawns, so Takai at this point has nothing. We go over and take a look. No armor, only 8 health. He's about to go down here to a bit of a... Well, actually, Gurg does use a rail. I was expecting a bit of MG, but Gurg able to get the 5th frag on Takai.
Yeah, it's very difficult when you come across a strong player like what's it, Agan?
Gurg, yeah.
Gurg.
Well, I think Agan is his
tag.
Tag, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just calling him Gurg.
Yeah.
Now let's give people an idea of who the voice is here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
This is Sir Dark from Team Silent Service here, just accompanying my buddy Scott here.
Yeah. So we're watching a little T4 action, and right now Gurg is doing quite well. I'm hoping we won't see a rage quit because so far, this is just a random server here in the BYOC. It's pretty much the only one I saw up and running, so we jumped all over it, and we're gonna hope that we get some more challenges on here. So far, no luck, and we got a little frustration shown here by Takai. He's saying "wow, bullshit" and whatnot. Maybe he didn't check the difficulty rating when he joined.
Are they actually using this here at QuakeCon?
Yeah, they are.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the data is still the same. They're still pulling all that stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to jump on a server and all of a sudden you're down 9 to now 10 to 1.
Yeah. And still, we're not even 4 minutes into it here. Takai's going to have a hard time recovering, but it's not possible. It's not impossible. I mean,
Sure.
on T4, you can have very quick, very high frag counts. Once you turn the thing around, you can lock down the map, and you can get a lot of spawn frags. But at this point, I'm thinking, Takai's not even turning toward his opponent to fire away a shot, not really strafing away, doing anything to kind of juke and dodge. It looks like maybe he's a little frustrated at this point. He's definitely fighting back, though. He's kept Gurg on his heels a little bit there, but you see, Gurg's been able to rack up 200 armor, and it's not really being knocked off by any onslaught from Takai. So he's going to go run the next armor, spawning in 3 seconds, going for Mega first.
Did you miss the text? I mean, that's just part of the frustration if you hit your history here. Clearly, Gurg is. I mean, he's constantly switching weapons. He's switching from machine gun to shotgun to rail to rocket and.
Right now, he's left Mega up here. I'm wondering if it's almost as bait.
Yeah.
Mega has been sitting on his plat for a while. We got upper yellow picked up. Gurg's still not going for Mega, and you know that he knows the timing. Yeah, there it is. There's the bait.
Yeah.
There's the bait. Perfectly done. Are you fucking kidding me? Exclaims Takai, and I think I'm smelling rage quit here in the next minute and a half. I mean, I quite frankly, I hope he stays to duke it out, because getting your ass kicked like this, just like this is how you get better at this game. You know, it really is.
That's the thinking. The question is whether he has the
there it is.
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
You called it here. What was it? 4, 5, 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah. So it's 14-1. But it really is. It really is the best way to get better. Is you have to play people that are better than you.
Absolutely.
Now the hard part is learning what to do when you're getting your ass kicked. My biggest suggestion, when you know that somebody out aims you. I don't know if we're going to
Then you got to outthink him. If you can't out-aim him, then you got to outthink him.
Well,
die less.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That to me is like the first step.
CZM said it best once. He says, not dying is like taking a frag up on an opponent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you learn how to survive against a better opponent,
yep.
I mean, sometimes survival is the hardest thing to do in this game.
There's a big difference between 20-1 versus 11-1.
Exactly. And when you learn how to survive in those really tough situations, when you don't have anything going your way, when you don't have control, when you don't have the aim to really pull down your opponent, it changes how you play. It changes how you look at the at the encounter, and picking up those survival skills then makes you just a better all-around player, because then when you play something that's a little bit closer to your match, then you have that survival instinct. And all of a sudden you'll start winning matches that normally you wouldn't have in the past. So let me talk to this guy here, see if we can keep him on the server. And there we go. We have gone live in this next matchup on Vertical Vengeance. We've got Liquid AE, and if I recall correctly, I think I saw Liquid playing earlier, and we should see a pretty good matchup here.
Good.
If I recall, he was pretty solid. Let's see. We got the start here. The Mega went to Gerg, so he's going to have the stack advantage, and we're going to watch Liquid as he tries to pull it down. Trying to line up the rails, and there's one. See if he can get the others. He's down to 79 health, getting pulled apart. Gerg walking out with an MG now, just toying with his opponent, and is able to pull him down with an MG. And let's see. Now we're going to watch Gerg's point of view, just chasing down his opponent with a rail.
He certainly likes that rail.
Yep. Oh, and here we go. We got another challenger. Wonderful. All right.
May actually start a trend here.
I love it. And actually, we're working on getting an announcement up, so hopefully people will hear about it and start to just look for me. So Gerg getting a second frag, just a minute and about 15 burned away, and he's looking pretty solid. And this is a mistake here by Liquid. He's not done any damage to his opponent.
He's sticking strictly with the rail. Well, God bless him.
Yeah, but you got to make it hit.
Yeah.
And quite frankly,
and this isn't insta-give, so.
Yeah. So what I was going off earlier was I was watching Liquid had a massive score above his opponent on a server that was on a really high skill level.
Okay.
And so I figured he would do all right, but it looks like he doesn't quite match Gerg here. So I didn't know Sync Error just came online. So we might have a chance to talk with him over in-game messages in a minute.
I got our beautiful advert on the side of the wall.
Beautiful.
Next thing, can you go down to the info desk and see if you can get it? Yeah, it sounded like they have a mic now. Tell me.
Are we doing it? I mean, I'm on an open server.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
It's our public server. I just want public server. Cool.
All right. All right, so we're trying to basically get this thing advertised so that we can have a nice cornucopia of challengers. Okay, and what I really would love to see is sort of ramping up the stakes here, because right now Gerg handling his opponent. He's got 7 frags up. He's got over 7 minutes to work with. Looking really solid. I haven't seen him below 100-100.
Doing quite well. He's controlling it, he's switching weapons, moving around fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, normally during King of the Hill, this is where I would start to make my plea for handicap.
You know what's interesting? I was thinking the exact same thing. In CTF they got it.